I don't know specifically which one movie it is. This guy has made a lot of fucking videos. uh,
Is it like a retrospective or like an analysis?
yeah, I mean it's a 32-minute
Okay.
thing.
I hate Dr. Halsey.
Tell me about the children.
She's just. Also, you might not know this, but this woman, Dr.
Dr.
Halsey, you might
Halsey.
remember her from Halo Reach. She is actually Miranda Keyes'
You
mother.
already know everything.
Remember Miranda,
Oh,
the
got-
woman that died in the last
Yeah, he
game?
got needled.
You kidnapped them.
Yeah. Or I think she got shot with the brute thing.
Children's minds are more easily accepting
But
of
that also shoots
indoctrination.
out like needles, essentially.
Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result
They're talking about
is the
indoctrinating
ultimate
kids.
soldier.
Sounds about
Because
right.
of our success. When the Covenant invaded,
And these are the good
we
guys.
were ready.
Dr. Halsey, you're
I don't
bending
think the
history for
Arbiter's
your own
in this
favor,
one.
and you know
Who?
it.
The Arbiter.
You developed the Spartans to crush human
I know he's in
rebellion,
Halo
not
5,
to fight the
but
Covenant.
I don't think he's in this one.
When one human world after another fell.
Look at those banshees.
When my Spartans
Oof,
were all
oof.
that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned about why they were originally built.
So you feel in the end your choices were
Chief drops in, he's
justified.
like, now you're all in big, big trouble. But the question is, which one of those Spartans was
My
Master
work
Chef?
saved
Well,
the human race.
they haven't been able. It's like remember, like Reach
Do you
is
think
like
the
Order
Spartans' lack of faith in
66.
humanity helped.
and Master Chef survived
you
Order
after?
66.
The
they're
others
still fighting the
before
good
you
fight.
were naval intelligence, but you're something else.
Well, that what they just showed
Records show
was
Spartans
before
routinely
Reach,
exhibited
I'm pretty
mildly
sure. 'Cause there were,
sociopathic
I don't know if you saw how many Spartans there
difficulty
were.
with socialization and
The
verbalization.
records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
What does John have to do with this?
His name is John.
You want to
didn't know
replace
that.
him?
No,
His name's John 117.
John Chief.
The Master Chief is dead.
His
Him,
file
Mr.
reads
John Chief.
missing
John
in
Chief.
action.
Catherine. Spartans never
So did you
die.
know? I don't know if it's actually a fact or not, but
One
that the
mistake
that
is seeing
you know how like
Spartans
there's
as
Miss
military
and
hardware.
Mrs. That it's actually I
My
believe supposed to be
Spartans are humanity's
Master
next
and Mister.
step.
Master being the
Our
like the
destiny
unmarried
as a
younger
species.
version, and then Mister being
Do not
the
underestimate them.
um,
But most
like
of
the
all,
married version for
do
men.
not
I
underestimate.
did not know that. Is that like some old English?
I believe so, yeah. But I think the latter died out because it Master also is used for other situations, and then
Like Kung Fu.
yeah, right, and it suggests a level of subjugation, and so you don't typically call your fellow man Master. I mean,
When you had Joe Schmo walking around calling himself Master, you know, Master Chief.
and
over
honestly, the
here.
only reason I know this is because my grandmother used to address like birthday cards to me as Master Sean O'Donnell, and
That's pretty cool.
yeah, so it's like that little tidbit
like
of
some-
history that I think. I mean,
Kind of sounds like some Harry Potter shit. Like they're right with the quills, Master.
yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Would it be honorific? Would that be what it's called? During the 21st century, yeah, during the 21st century, master as an honorific, or more often master as a professional term, still has some use in reference to advanced workers in trades.
So it's quite possible that the blind Kung Fu master might have just been a blind single guy, and there was no real.
Yeah, he may not have been a master at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, you could be like, I am a master, but it just depends on your definition of the term.
Yeah, okay, it says here, the Complete Book of Etiquette writes that in the United States, unlike the UK, a boy can be addressed as master only until age 12, and then is addressed only by his name, with no title until he turns 18. When he
Then what is it?
takes the title of Mister, although it is not improper to use Mister if he is slightly younger. So I guess 18 is when he takes the term Mister. So What is going on? Why'd you pause it?
I didn't.
Oh, I just didn't touch my controller. Hey, what's up, Siren? Is this supposed to be Cortana?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
I need you.
It kind of is calling back to Halo 3's ending when he was like, "Wake me when you need me."
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got that part. She just looks terrible. Siren, I bought a dog bed, and I still have no dog. But I couldn't turn down $20 off at Chewy, so...
How's the corgi thing going?
So I contacted the girl, and she said... So I'm looking for a red and white, and I looked at all of her upcoming litters for the next, like, year. And she has, like, a heat cycle for all the dogs, which is basically when all the females get horny. And then basically the male dog, it's go time, right? Yeah, and so basically the male dog knows what time it is. And so that's when they basically impregnate the dog. And if it doesn't happen, then she does artificial insemination. So basically she has a schedule all planned out, and she can give like rough timelines, like, you know, June or July, you know, type of thing. And so I want a red and white.
Could it be a rescue team?
Why can you move and I
It
can't?
says like, because you have to look up
Oh.
and then hit X.
So basically, where was I at? So yeah, they're not gonna have red and whites until like next year sometime. And I messaged her. I'm like, hey, so I didn't see you're not gonna have any red and whites till next year. And they're like, yeah. So you may have to wait, or we're planning on
Just get one that's not a red and white.
if I lower my standards, yes. Or
How long was I out?
but when has it ever worked for a guy?
4
Come on.
years, 7 months, 10 days.
I met up with my brother for his birthday, and it was down in South Philly, and I saw a corgi, and I was like, "There's a corgi over there!"
Sensor scan, high intensity, doesn't match any known patterns.
And yes, Aaron, the dog bed is better than my bed. I can guarantee it. It's an orthopedic dog bed. So for whatever reason, this corgi has like hip
The
dysplasia.
elevator
It'll be
doors look
perfect for
sealed
him.
tight.
So you're not gonna let the dog sleep in your bed?
No, so
Chief, be careful.
no, I don't think.
Because
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
shit.
lost pressure.
what happened?
I got hit by some boxes.
Is this just a cutscene where I'm not doing anything and Chase is just doing everything for me?
Well, I'm doing it.
Chief, watch
so.
out!
Am I just watching
It's like
you?
that Uncharted level. I guess so.
'Cause I'm literally not. I'm
Obviously
literally not
not.
touching the controller.
Oh, maybe you are Master Chef.
Like,
'Cause you're in the shadows, and I'm doing all the real work.
you're crawling into a vent right now. Okay, about to knife you.
Yeah, fucking right.
I thought we had a truce with the company.
What, you think I just woke up today?
A lot can
Well, I
happen in
did,
4
but
years. Either
think
way,
I was
he's
born
probably
yesterday?
not alone. We should be careful.
That was the easiest climb I ever did. I was on your back the
Yeah, I'm
entire
sure I
time.
well, so I guess we're fighting the elites again, huh? That treaty was short-lived.
So I wonder if this will
Well,
give
then
me
again, I
an
don't
idea
really
of
know
what
how
Infinite will look like or feel like.
Well, Infinite's supposed to be like open world.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's made by the same studio, isn't it? So it should give me an idea of like how their gun gameplay is like. One would think.
I guess. Although they've got like more
That's the
Call of
last of
Duty
them.
type. It's more like Halo
Find the
5, I
override
think,
for
because
the
you can
blast
like
shield
zoom
so we
in
can
with
see
your
what
with
we're up
every
against.
weapon.
If I get hit, will it knock me
Like-
out of the fucking scope? Because I hated that.
I'm not sure. I guess you'd have to find out just by trial and error.
What are we doing?
Oh, and they're sprinting this now? Okay.
There is? How does one sprint? Oh, I see it. I got it. Got it.
Ooh,
Oh,
you
it's
can pick
not-
up a Magnum.
why
I think I
are
might
you-
just stick with this
Are
one.
you using some sort of like foreign control scheme?
Why?
because every time you're like, use left stick, and I'm like, I'm not using left stick. I'm using.
Well, you might have different control schemes because like you can set it
The good news
to
is
be.
these Covenant aren't
I don't know
outfitted
why
like
it's not the
standard
same with this as
military.
it is the
It's
other games. I
possible
might
we
have to
just
go into
came
the settings
across
and
a
tweak it
rogue
because this
salvage
that doesn't feel like Halo.
Well, it's never been the same way though. Like, cause like,
Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Well, you'd have to go into your settings and change to whatever you're.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one
nope,
possibility.
they definitely recognized us.
Landing craft flanking us.
Come at me, bro. You ain't shit. Grenade, assholes. Bad bounce. That's the second one will do you. Oh, that's weird. Now there's like, this is a new Covenant weapon that I wasn't expecting. It's like a automatic.
I'm just cleaning up after you, Brad.
We've got bigger problems.
Whatever, man.
We've got
But
a
I am
cruiser
actually
on
going to
an
be in the
intercept
market for a
course.
new bed.
Head for the elevator banks.
Get yourself a
Or any of the
Tempur-Pedic
shit
Swedish
that
sleep
shit
system.
online.
Actually, no. I'm going to look at one of the online beds.
From the outer hull.
I was
Online beds.
I was looking at the Helix.
It's also Helix.
So
Is that like a type of bed?
So it's like there's the Helix Siren, who's one of my viewers. He has a lull bed, Lull.
Oh.
And
It would have been funnier if it was like LOL.
LOL. Yeah. And a few of my coworkers, they all bought a bed called Tuft and Needle. Weird thought. So I thought I heard some sounds in the
I definitely heard something.
behind me.
I don't know where it came from. I heard some sounds. I heard a ruckus.
No, I meant in my house.
Oh, I thought you meant in the game.
Elizabeth thinks I'm going crazy because like I'll hear sounds. And it's like it's just the washer, the dishwasher, or the and I'll just avert my attention from like whatever movie we're watching for that.
You better investigate.
Seriously, like she doesn't understand. Like I grew up in Philly. You hear a sound, it's 9 times out of 10 it's someone trying to break into your house.
That missile's gonna be one heck of a surprise.
Okay, maybe not that high, but
Depending on what part of Philly you live in.
yeah,
I
it's
guess.
true. Yeah. Like, but I've had drunk people attempt to break into the house, thinking it's their house. Yeah, but
Suicide grunts. I keep hitting right bumper to reload, and it's melee.
is it? Wait,
For me, it is.
I was gonna say, yeah, mine's right bumper still.
These Covenants seem more fanatical than the ones we fought before.
I got 124 bullets. Oh fuck! Nope, that's a grenade.
Look at this dude rolling around like he thinks he's fucking
This is
acrobatic
acrobatic Joe.
circus performer or some shit.
So,
Fucking trapeze over here.
is this heroic? Are we on heroic right now?
Indeed, we are.
How far did the missile?
See, I feel like
just
this
about
might
there.
actually be the easiest of the game so far.
Well, I mean, you know, as games go on, for a more modern audience, people like difficulty to be spoon-filled.
Yeah.
Spoon-fed.
That's true.
Spoon-fed.
Dude, like I said, I made a post one time on the Bungie forums asking the game to be more difficult, and everyone told me I was a snowflake. I was like, what? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, now there's people that like want Dark Souls games to have like an easy difficulty. Like,
Yeah, and I've seen that where they're like, oh, there's people who can't actually do the stuff that you're asking them to do, and I'm like, but those people aren't the ones that are actually asking for that.
well, I mean, have you ever seen the infamous Cuphead video where the game journalist like can't even get past the tutorial?
No,
Like, you know what Cuphead is, right?
yeah, it's really a really difficult game. I've never actually played it myself.
I have. It is difficult.
The only thing I could see is
Um,
if you're a game reviewer, right, and you can't make it past the level, it kind of makes it really tough to do your job.
Well, maybe be better at the game then. Maybe you shouldn't be a game journalist if you can't play the fucking game. Because like this dude couldn't get past the tutorial when you just have to jump over some boxes. It took him like 15 minutes.
At the same time,
The
though,
auxiliary launch station should
that
be to your
you
left,
think that
out of
also
the airlocks.
discourages people from playing your game because
You'll
it's
have
like
to climb the launch
if it
for
takes the
ignition.
game journalist 15 minutes to
We're
jump
done.
over a box.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch
I mean, it doesn't really require much to be a game journalist nowadays.
true.
They're kind of out of their
I'm
depth,
sorry,
I'd
did
say.
Yeah.
I miss orbiting a Forerunner planet at some point?
One
Because
thing at a time.
they're a lot of times it seems like they're paid reviews now. Like Call of Duty always gets a 9 out of 10, and then you've got like a good game that's like done by an indie developer, and it's like 6 out of 10.
Well, a lot of it's paid. I mean,
That's what I said. Yeah.
yeah. But the other thing too is like a lot of times too the reviews are based on like I've seen where like certain games will get like dinged for not providing like
Fuck.
am I the only one alive? Come on, Brad. What is this?
Now you are.
How's one crap? Okay, I can crouch this way. What the fuck?
Alright, stay alive. I'm gonna try to go into my settings here and see if I can switch it back.
You're alive.
Fuck it. Oh no.
Dude, my internet is being poopy right now.
Is there not like a predetermined one? I thought. Let's do Halo 3 settings.
There we go.
I don't think it changed at all. Oh no.
Are you playing on an Xbox?
Yes. Are you not?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like, I don't understand why your control scheme is completely different than mine. You're like, hit X. I'm like, it's
Because
like left bumper.
it's Halo 4
No,
control.
well, but it's
so
been that way for, like, since we started playing Halo 1 and Reach. You've been giving me different, oh shit.
It's still right. Fuck.
I'll say, I don't have a whole lot of ammo.
It's such is life. Who has the balls?
How that- But like I said, like, you know, I think they, like, a lot of places dinged, what was it, the Red Dead Redemption, because they didn't, you know, talk about, like, political issues, you know, of the time. It's like, that's not why people are buying the fucking game. They're clearly buying it for the size of the horse's dick.
Yeah, Red Dead 2 was good.
I actually never played it. They lost
Highly recommend, but it is a long game.
They're like, you can wait for coffee to brew. I'm like, I can also do that in real life too.
I mean, I never did that in Red Dead. The only thing that I did was wait for like the campsite that you have for people to make like stew or whatever, because you can like heal yourself with that. But I mean, coffee I never encountered in the game. So
Yeah, or like maybe it was soup or stew or whatever. I'm like, I can't remember what it was, but I was like, this is lost to me. I don't want to wait.
I mean, it's not the only way you can get health, but I mean, it's a free way.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of really cool elements, and Arthur Morgan is probably one of the best protagonists that I've ever played as in a video game.
Well, my buddy was telling me too, like, that they do some pretty cool story techniques where, like, you, what the hell was it? Like, there's certain people that you help in side missions, you know, and then, like, so there's one lady whose husband knew, what was the first guy's name? John Marston?
Fuck.
And helped John Marston, and then I can't remember what the hell it was, but I'll have to ask him specifically what it was. He was telling me the story. Oh my god, no! Oh, okay.
I'm trying to set this, and it won't let me set like the new settings.
Clearly,
so.
I'm just better at this game than you. It's okay. You don't have to keep saying
I'm
it's
just
about
trying to
settings.
change. I'm just trying to change the controls because they're so that they'll be more like Halo 3.
I do keep running out of ammo, though.
There's plenty of dead enemies with rifles and shit laying around.
Yeah, but they keep dropping like the stupid like pistol. It's like, who wants to shoot their stupid pistol?
It's better than no gun at all.
Did it!
Classic. Right Master Chef out of the story. Just giving it all to Master Chief. I feel like Tesla.
Well, you know, they'll make something years down the road named after him. It'll be like a hover car company or something.
Have you ever driven a Tesla?
No, I've never been in a Tesla.
Dude, they're fucking awesome. My brother Joe came out here to test, or sorry, to hang out, and I signed us up for a test drive. They're fucking cool. Like the acceleration is one of my favorite features. What are we doing?
We've got to hurry. The second we
Now
cross
we gotta go the other way.
Oh, we don't run towards the big light.
Yeah, we don't want to run towards the big light.
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go.
But yeah, the acceleration is really smooth. It almost feels fake.
Huh.
Now, the only thing I don't like about the Teslas is their braking system. It's very hard to like relearn how to drive, because basically they have 3 braking systems. It's like hold, roll, or there's another one. If the 3 braking systems at all are slightly different. Where are we going? Where are we going, Brad? Why'd you lead us in here?
I mean, they told me to come here, so there we go.
Okay.
The door's open.
We're trying to just slow this up. Heck, much better 20 years ago. Oh my god.
Do we know? Do we know that it was 20 years ago?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Why are these grunts? Holy shit! So why are these grunts just walking around all willy nilly when the ship's about to leave?
Was that your gun that I was gonna steal? That might have been.
No, I don't think so. If that even is what you guys are anymore, I don't know. Might have been a while. Who knows?
We're almost there.
396 years.
Like, the reason I say I don't know how many years it was because Gunnery Sergeant Buck is a Spartan Halo 5, so I'm like, couldn't have been that many years.
Well, think about it like this. This society would be really fucked up to wake us up after 6 years. Right? So I'm thinking it's gotta be at least 20. You know, like if we said, hey, wake us up when you need us, and then less than 6 years passed after we saved the fucking world.
I mean, it's possible that it went
Brad,
to shit
they're gonna
really
fall.
fast because maybe
Stop getting
there
hit
was a
like
power
shit.
vacuum. Oh shit! Maybe there was a power vacuum left by the Covenant, and there was like minor factions fighting over territory, and they're like, "Wow, we need Chief."
That's what the Arbiter's for.
But you see, the Arbiter probably went back to Sangelios and is just doing his thing.
And took position in the helm of the seat of power. And boom.